right, guys, we got an awesome opportunity here at the Volvo BoothCon Expo to check out the all-new 230 E230, completely electric. Basically, this is the electric version of the 220. So let's check it out and see what it's all about. Lars!
Hi, Mike.
I'm not that Chris guy. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Yeah, nice seeing you again.
I say that like I personally flew you out here. I did not. Volvo was nice enough to get us both out here. So.
Oh, that's great.
Long time no see, buddy.
Yes, long time.
We always have a good time when we're with Lars.
Yes, looking forward.
Well, last time I seen you, we had the little electric mini excavator. We had the loader. I see you've upgraded the size of your toys.
Yeah, it grew overnight. I don't know what happened.
You guys got some amazing American girl, Miracle Girl. I can't talk. Amazing Miracle Girl over there.
Yes.
Look at this thing, man. Now this here, we can do some work with this thing.
Oh yes. Shall I walk you around?
Yeah, show me, man. You've got my attention on this one.
So this one is a 23 metric ton excavator, roll excavator, based on the EC230. Instead of...
So whenever you say based on the EC220, basically the undercarriage, the house, all the main components are pretty much the same as what Chris has.
Yeah, including the pumps even.
Really? But this is not the same.
Yes, no engine here.
No, that is... I'm used to seeing a radiator there. That's not a radiator.
Yeah, so 4 racks of batteries, one is on top. Each has 66 kilowatt hours of battery capacity, so in total of 264 kilowatts.
264 kilowatts.
Think about our ECR25 has 20 kilowatt.
Wow.
It's a little bit more.
That's a lot of lightning bolts.
Yeah. And the good thing is with this big battery pack, we have something nice in the cabin, which is called AC.
Oh, that's called creature comforts right there.
Yeah. Here's our charging plug. So it's the CCS1 automotive charging plug is used for automotive, so the Ford Lightning will have the same plug.
Really?
Yes.
And we'll cover this later in the booth at some point, but you guys got all kinds of charging options for this thing.
Oh yes, we have a lot of charging options because we cannot only sell a machine, we need to also sell a charging solution with the machine.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Man.
There was something else I want to mention. Yes, and these machines are out in the market. We sold already double-digit numbers of machines into the European market, many into Norway.
So I'm going to put you on the spot here. What's the initial feedback?
Great. The feedback is great. The machine feels...
Can you share like what type of applications these machines are going into?
Any application the diesel machine would do. You know, quarry, overburden removal, basement digging, whatever you can.
So pretty much all the general excavation
anything
areas are covered.
Putting a brake on it if you need a breaker to loosen up some rock somewhere.
Gotcha.
So anything. Putting on a rotating grapple if you want to.
So the very first question we're going to get is how long will it operate on a full charge?
So the current plan is run it 4 or 5 hours through your morning shift, do a 1 hour quick charge, 150 kilowatt charge is required over lunchtime, and then the machine is ready to go another 4 to 5 hours.
So basically we can run this thing for a full 10-hour day.
Yes.
We just got to stop one time at lunch to charge for an hour.
Yes, yes.
So maybe not the most convenient thing, but we're getting to where we can get a full shift out of this thing. Yeah, we're getting a lot farther along as far as getting a full shift out of it. So,
and we will get some units into North America for tryouts and demos. So contact your Volvo dealer and we see if we can set something up.
I know we're at Vegas at the lot here, and we can't go dig up the parking lot. But I'd love to give this thing a try.
Yes. Hey, we have a machine in Shippensburg, so of course we have plans with the machine, but let's see if we can work something out during the summer.
We'll have to let everybody comment down below if they want us to go to Shippensburg and get some video of this thing actually digging.
Yes, you call John Johnson and set something up with
call
them.
out John right here. Poor John. So let's keep on walking around this beautiful thing.
So there's something more behind the door. Behind the door we have the AC condenser, the oil cooler. Down here we have 2 heating units, one to heat and cool the batteries. So the batteries have actually the machine has a wide temperature range to work in. So for minus 30 Celsius, I don't know what Fahrenheit this is, it's cold. So it should be close to minus 30 Fahrenheit, up to 40 degrees Celsius.
So basically that's thermal management for the batteries, so you can operate efficiently in an entire temperature range a diesel engine could.
Yes.
Is that the best way to describe that?
That's a good way to describe it.
Okay.
It's actually, the batteries have an active thermal management, so they're cooled if they need to be cooled, or they're heated if it needs to be heated. So here behind this big door we see the heart of the machine. Here's the electric motor.
Now this looks familiar. This
Yes.
part looks familiar.
It's the same hydraulic pump we have on a diesel machine.
Exact same?
Yes, exactly the same.
So in theory, as long as that motor, now we gotta have a conversation, Lars.
Yeah.
Electric, are they motors? Or are they engines?
This is an electric motor, and that's a hydraulic pump.
Okay, we gotta
What
get.
did I say? Did
I
I
get in
mix it
trouble.
up?
No, I get in trouble all the time because I call diesel engines motors, and they tell me they're engines, and that's a motor.
No,
and
it's still a motor.
we're gonna start a fight.
I'm on your side, Mike.
You're on my side.
I'm on your
High
side,
five.
yeah.
High five. All right. So in theory, if that motor turns this pump, that pump shouldn't care whether it's a diesel engine or an electric motor turn it.
Someone is giving torque and RPMs, so it doesn't care.
Right. That's intriguing. I see a lot of other things going on here. We got cooling fans, we got coolant lines.
You see the batteries, the end here.
Okay, right there.
Up here we have another cooling unit. We have two. One cooling unit again to cool the batteries.
So this unit right here is strictly to help manage the temperature of the batteries.
Yes, that's right. And if you open the next door, we have another cooling unit. So you see another cooling unit. That's for the
Now
motor.
this looks like a typical radiator. It even's got like coolant in it.
Yeah. It's for the electric motor. The electric motor is also water cooled.
Okay. So would that be these lines right here?
Correct. Yes, these are the water lines to cool the electric motor.
And is this a brushless motor? What?
Of course, brushless. I don't know if it's synchronous or asynchronous. You also see 3 lines going in. So this tells me it's a 3-phase motor.
Gotcha.
AC motor. Yeah.
Now, this may not be a fair question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So if this was a diesel engine, we'd expect to get about 10,000 hours of service out of it. Electric motor.
Lifetime. Electric motors
So
usually they don't. It's brushless. There's no wear parts on the electric motor. It should be a lifetime of the electric motor.
So no oil changes, no maintenance, no nothing.
So anything again, like on the other smaller machines, anything related to diesel engine maintenance, gone.
Gone.
And then on the big machine, you know, we have DPF, we have AdBlue. You don't need to touch this any longer.
So that goes to the next thing. The next big ticket item on here is going to be the batteries. So is there any maintenance, or what's the life expectancy of those?
So maintenance, again, it's like, do you maintain your battery in your lawnmower or in your weed whacker? You charge them, and then when they're bad, you replace them. Lifetime of the batteries, we think again, it's around 2,000, 2,500 charging cycles. So it should get you plenty of years of lifetime.
Okay. And then I guess, I'm assuming the batteries are replaceable if they need to be.
Of course, we will have a program later on that like a reman or core replacement program we have on engines or other major components on bigger machines.
Now, is there like charging practices or using practices that would maybe possibly help lengthen the life expectancy of the batteries?
Yes. So in a perfect world, unfortunately we are not in a perfect world, stay between 20 and 80% charge. It's better for the batteries. Then if not needed, don't do a 150 kilowatt hour charge.
Okay.
You know, pump it up over lunchtime, that's okay. But when you charge overnight, put it on a 20, 30 kilowatt hour charger and slowly charge the battery up.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's like everything in life, you know, a diesel engine needs love too.
Right.
And the batteries need love
Right,
as well.
right,
Yeah.
right. And then, like I said before, everything else is the same. The undercarriage is the same, the boob's the same, the cab's the same. And you can run all kinds of hydraulic attachments, thumb, breaker, anything.
If you look up front on the boom, maybe it's hard to see in the video, you know we have the plumbing for the X1 with the T-valve there, so we can go to a thumb function or to a running a breaker or rotating grapple, whatever is out there we can put in the machine.
Awesome. Well, I am like I know we can't dig or track or move or anything, but can we at least like just kick this motor on? I am dying to know.
Actually, we are not allowed here to have you guys jump in and turn it on, but the machine is so quiet. So let's simply do it.
Hey, Lars, nobody will see this video until
no
after
one
the
will
fact.
see this video.
We'll ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Yes.
I like the way you're thinking. All right, so we're going to try to sneak in a quick little operation. I just seen John walk by, so we'll let him get around the corner so he don't see what's going on here. He don't need to know. All right, I did notice one thing that caught my eye though. We actually got a couple 12-volt batteries back here.
Yes, like on a smaller machine, we still need to have the 12-volt battery. That's actually a 24-volt system to run all the ECUs, the computers, also the startup procedure needs to have initial power from the 12 volt system, 24 volt system actually, to start up. And then a 600 volt, I forgot to mention it before, it's a 600 volt battery system, similar to automotive. And then this system is running the whole machine. You know, we have cars have an alternator, we have a DC-DC converter converting the 600 volt down to 12 volt or 24 volt to keep it charged.
So it keeps everything charged. So basically you can have full charge back there, but if something goes wrong here, you still got to make sure you have 12 volt to bring the machine to life.
It's like your car. When you have a bad 12 volt battery, you don't start.
So I see we got, this is the, what I call the typical Volvo disconnect. We also have this one here now. So that's an additional as well. So to crank this thing up, we go both of them. So we're on.
You do this one time.
All right.
I love the clicking. You know.
So does it matter the order?
Yes,
I'm asking a lot of questions.
This one.
This one first?
first.
Big one first.
Yeah.
That was easy enough.
Yeah. And then I love this clicking sound.
Let's go down. All right, Lars, in the cab, I don't know if I noticed anything different.
There should not be a big difference.
So we're gonna take the...
There's one surprise you will see.
All right, we're gonna crank her up. Got the big assist screen in here as well. Well, that looks different.
Exactly. Display is a little bit different.
So this is a 54% charge.
Yes.
Is this our battery temperatures here?
Yes.
Everything looks good. Zero RPM.
AC is AC on the machine. Yeah.
I can feel it. It feels nice.
Great,
you gotta love the AC.
Yeah. Let me turn off the heated seat here. I think
All right. Do we actually have to crank it up?
Yeah, crank it like a diesel machine. And let go.
Yeah.
And you hear nothing. The screen changes, so you hit escape, escape. You know we have the bird's eye view. Escape, so you don't. Is the machine on or not?
Well, that's a great question because I don't hear anything.
Let's move up the safety lever.
Oh, I see RPMs.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for those RPMs with the AC running, you'd never hear this thing.
You got to tell them your funny story of when they were unloading this at the port.
Shall I do this on a video?
You might as well.
Yeah, of course.
People love stories.
So I got called that they had a problem with one of our electric compact wheel loaders. It's not starting up. We cannot unload. We cannot unload. So I tried to reach the port, but I never got in contact with anyone. Later I got an email back. Yeah, they figured it out. The machine is so quiet. After they cranked it, they thought the machine never started up. So no one touched the steering wheel or a function to check it. They thought, no noise, it's not running. Yeah.
And as soon as somebody moved a function, they realized, hey, it's a quiet machine.
And it's luckily
crazy.
the machine still got unloaded. Yeah.
Why don't you walk around and show them the motor over there running and how quiet it is?
How quiet it is here. So what are we at now? Go ahead. We're at 0 RPMs, but that is 1600 RPMs. Quiet.
We need to get to Shippensburg and try one.
We do need to try one of these out. We need to put it in the dirt and see.
I mean, it's hard to tell just digging air here, and we're kind of restricted on what we can do. Rightfully so.
No kidding.
That was.
Did you notice as soon as you moved it, everybody was like, "Oh God, it's moving." We don't hear anything making noise. Why is it moving?
But you operate as much as what I do, just from a couple of the quick little movements. I mean, like the response is there.
Oh, absolutely.
We need to get a bucket of dirt.
We need to fill that bucket up with dirt. Really.
Try her out.
Really see what it'll do.
That is
the same function as the loader, the electric loader. You stop working, the electric motor turns off because it doesn't need to run all the time.
There's no need for it to sit there.
But the AC is still running.
Yeah, and you move a joystick and it's instant power.
So I need to flip this back up. I got my safety down. So basically, if you guys watch, the RPM will go to 0 because I'm not using any functions. We fall off. The minute I go to function something,
it's no delay.
Yep.
So gently pull the boom up. I want to see how much the RPM pulls as you just kind of raise up the boom. Hardly any. There's like really no bog.
We gotta be careful. We got a lot of fragile stuff around here.
Yeah, I see a cable there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 30.
What, 30?
Well, the
Hardly
quick
much.
jerk,
Yeah,
yeah.
not much
It's
at
like
all.
nothing.
It's like nothing.
I would like to get your feedback when you put the machine in dirt and work the machine hard. You know.
Yeah,
try
it'd
to
be
control
really,
the
it'd be really
hydraulics.
curious at Shippensburg too. We could probably run a 220 right next to a 230
Yeah,
and just kind of see.
put them in that gravel pile and
Yeah.
see what they do.
It's intriguing to say the least. It is intriguing.
It's interesting.
Well, Lars, it's always a pleasure to hang out with you, bud. Every time's a good time around here. And I'm impressed you're finally getting our names figured out. A lot of times you call me that guy's name. Some days it's a compliment, some days it's an insult.
I
But,
don't know what happened.
and man, this is really cool. I'm curious to try one of these in the dirt and see what happens. So, what you guys comment down below. Let us know what you think about it. Nothing against your little stuff over there, but I'm a lot more excited about this one.
I'm really super excited about the big machines coming out, and also that we have a prototype machine here.
Yeah.
The hydrogen fuel cell A30 articulated hauler.
Well, there it is, guys. There it is in person. It is way cooler than I thought it was going to be honest with you. I don't know because it's new, or I'm here in person looking at it, but it is pretty doggone slick. But comment down below and let me know what you guys think about it. We're going to sneak over and check out the hydrogen fuel cell haul truck over there, but that's going to be a whole other video. So if you like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.